Okay, so as I'm always saying that with AI and soon to be a cashless society, and that one world government, that one world religion is right around the corner, Saints. It's going to be happening very soon. And they're putting more and more data centers all around. And these data centers for AI, they take up so much energy. They use so much water. I forget. And they're discussing about building this new major data center that's going to consume more water, more electricity than the whole damn state itself. And they're popping up all over the places, and people are they're losing their homes, or I mean, it's chaotic, and they're forcing them. I mean, it's dominant domain. The owners of the properties don't have no choice. It's going to get bad, my saints. Check this out. See, they're protesting right now about this data center that's going up in their property.
On Monday, hundreds of angry residents came out to express their opposition to Kevin O'Leary's proposed data center in Box Elder County,
Data center.
only to be told commissioners weren't taking comments.
From now on, I will tell you, you continue. I have law enforcement here who will remove you from the meeting.
Fed up with the resident uprising, the commissioners left the room to conduct the meeting virtually and promptly approved the project.
Chair, I would make a motion we approve resolution
Brother Marine.
12.
At 40,000 acres, it would be the
40,000
largest
acres.
data center in the world, consuming more power than the entire state of Utah.
I'm actually here to support good governance, which this wasn't. We actually have a 5-year review process for this kind of stuff in the past. This was pushed through in 5 months.
This data center would just mean more suffering for me and everybody else that lives here while a couple of rich jerks line their pockets.
It's my understanding that the guy that is behind all of this is from Canada. I don't understand why Utah is letting a Canada company come in and take advantage of it.
The biggest concerns really are about water usage, broad environmental impacts, and then the fact that the state is basically giving an out-of-country developer a tax break, and we're subsidizing corporate profit with public resources, and I'm just not okay with that.
They're going to poison our air. And they're going to create a heat island that's not going to be good for us either. We're already in the middle of a terrible drought.
Residents are also concerned that the data center could drain water from the Great Salt Lake, which
yep.
is already suffering from declining water levels.
It's important that we place this within the community, that we place it within the scientists who know how this will affect the...
And this is happening more than just one state. It's happening in many different states.
Great Salt Lake, not in bureaucrats down in the Capitol.
Why do they think that they can do the studies afterwards when everybody else has to do studies beforehand?
We already have 53% of the lake bed exposed, and that lake bed is toxic.
They're using water for this system, water that we need in this state. I have survived for 68 years without AI. I have no need for AI.
This is not for the good of the people here. This is for the good of some out-of-town big shots who want to make themselves richer than they already are, even though they already have more money than they know what to do with, at our expense.
We are going to do something about it today, and we're going to do something about it tomorrow, and we're going to do something about it every day until people realize that our communities matter more than corporate profit.
China's getting bad, my brothers and sisters. Okay, and here's another one, scenario, different place, location. Check it out.
You hear that noise in the background? That's the sound of a hyperscale data center here in Dowagiac, Michigan. I'm Emma Brott with 16 News Now. Now today I've been talking to residents who are telling me just how loud this place is. Right now there's a class action lawsuit alleging that these loud noises are affecting 1,300 residents within a 1-mile radius of this hyperscale data center. A resident living just across the street from this data center tells me he's bought a decibel reader just to see how loud it is on an average day.
Right there, it's going between 61 and 64 decibels without us talking.
That resident tells me it's been affecting his wife's health and also his pregnant neighbor's health as well, giving her headaches if she stays outside too long just because of how loud it is.
Okay, so I'm always saying about AI and the our current world events, what's happening around us, around our city streets, around our state, just in the United States, but around the world for that matter, my brothers and sisters. We're having all the indications of all the signs that Jesus Christ talks about in Matthew 24, they're all coming to manifestation all at once. We're so close to becoming that cashless society, as I keep on emphasizing and stating in almost all my messages. And anyhow, a lot of times just some of you might think because the Lord's eschatology, I love these end times, and we got to know what's happening in these end times. We got to know what the days of Noah were like. And Jesus Christ said that many are going to be deceived because there's going to be so many false teachers, so many wolves in sheep's clothing. But with these AI data centers are all popping up all over the place, they utilize so much water and so much energy that they're going to take, people are losing their homes. The air is getting polluted. They're having water shortages, and the drinking water, it's just getting bad. And they're forcing people. They have no say so. People are protesting and protesting. It don't matter. The government's going to do what the government wants to do. They're going to bring in the Luciferian act upon us once again, my brothers and sisters. With all these things, we're going to start seeing a lot of crazy things happening in the near future. But that's why we got to trust in the Lord with all our heart and all our mind and lean not in our own understandings. And we got to talk to him each and every day, because we are that fig tree generation. He's going to be returning very, very soon, my brothers and sisters. Very soon. So call upon him today. He loves you.